And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live. Glenn is in California. I'm in California. We're going to do this all over again. Hey, Glenn, it's Friday night!
Woo! Hey, if you're in California and I'm in California, a lot of train shows in California. We going? Get a date?
The day after Christmas, though, I don't know. It's the day after Christmas.
I'm going.
Be there. We'll see.
You there? Party! I don't know why we're partying. It ain't much to party about.
All right, what's up, everyone? Hopefully everyone had a good day today. It's Friday night. The weekend is upon us, and not a whole hell of a lot going on with the San Francisco Giants, Glenn. Other things going on in baseball. Big news today. I call it big news. It's the only move that, well, actually, there was a couple other moves. Remember Danny Jansen? He signed with the Rangers. I think it was the Rangers, right? I think it's the Rangers.
Catcher, boy, he's like a catcher with 9 lives, Eric.
Yeah, I think he's going to the Rangers. I couldn't remember. The big news today, holy shit. And again, I say big news. Tyler Rogers.
Tyler Rogers' glove? His glove.
Not
Tyler
the
Rogers'
glove. Not the glove.
Oh.
Tyler Rogers, the
real guy.
submariner. The one that has a rising slider. Not a.
Oh, you mean the bring him back? That Tyler Rogers. Bring him back.
3 years. $37 million to the Toronto Blue Jays.
Oh,
That is absolutely I mean, come on. He's getting over $12 million a year for 3 years.
the Jays.
I mean,
I guess you could say he flew north.
He did. He flew, yeah. Yeah, he
Yep.
took that Frisbee north. That's a day. And Benji say it's overpaid, but you know what? I'm going to talk about this. I don't think it is. I think this is what the market is in 2025 for free agents, man. This is it. And look, and if you're not an organization that's willing to spend money, well, then guess what? You're going to be on the outside looking in, man.
I agree.
That's the thing. It's that I mean, we can no longer. I mean, how many times are we going to say overpaid? This is what guys are getting paid. Look what Dylan Cease got paid. Look what freaking Edwin Diaz got paid. Look what Tyler Rogers is getting paid. This is it, man. And look, and if you have an organization that you're rooting for, and they're unwilling to spend, it's gonna be tough, man. That's just the nature of where baseball is, right, Glenn? I mean, come on, and look, and here's another thing. I was talking to Ibrahim about that, and he's spot on. Prices don't get cheaper; they just keep going up. And if you're not comfortable in being in this type of environment of what you have to spend,
Sell
well,
the
you
team.
know what? Maybe you need to find a new line of work. Maybe you
Mhm.
shouldn't be an MLB team owner or
Yeah.
professional sports in general, right? It's just it costs a lot of money. That's just the nature of the business. And
You know what? Jay
yeah.
Farrell says you can't compare Tyler. Oh, this is my mic. I got a different mic tonight. So
sound good.
You good? Okay. Tyler Rogers, you can't compare him to Edwin Diaz. Well, I got to tell you, Eric, Tyler Rogers was pretty much lights out last year.
He was lights
Especially
out.
a member of the Giants.
He's good.
Tell you, those
He's
Jays
good.
are cooking. They're cooking, as you would say, Eric. They're cooking.
Look, I mean, and look, is he a closer? No, he's not a closer. But you know what he is? He is a good 7th and 8th inning guy.
That's what we
100%.
were using him for. And I'm telling
Yes.
you, he was perfect last year, almost
was
untouchable
fantastic.
last year.
And that's
Which-
why the Giants were
right.
able to get so much. And look at let's talk about this. What were the Giants able to get by trading Tyler Rogers? You wind up getting Blade Tidwell. You're able to get Jose Buto, and you're able to get Drew Gilbert. You got 3 guys last year, the Giants, I should say, at the trade deadline by giving him Taylor Rogers. That just tells you kind of where people were valuing him. I mean, other clubs seem to like what Rogers brings to the table. It's a different arm angle.
I
It's
agree.
funky. I mean, when you got guys out there throwing, 95 plus, and you got this guy coming in throwing 80 with a funky slider, well, guess what? It's effective.
Eric, who cares? Who cares if he's a little funky, as you say, funky cold
He
Medina
is.
on a Friday night? The guy gets the job done, and I'm telling you what, the Blue Jays are addressing their only needs, Eric.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's a managerial. Their off season's looking great, Eric. But I got to ask you about this, RJM. I think with a work stoppage looming, and we don't know what's going to happen, players are going to get what they can. I don't know if that's really true. You think players would be holding out more. I thought, Eric. I thought they'd be holding out a little more because don't forget, work stoppage. They don't get paid, Eric.
They don't get paid.
They don't get paid, so it doesn't matter what you sign for now.
Yeah.
And what do you think? I know in the WNBA, I really follow that. You know that, Eric. They are now in a collective bargaining, and it is cutthroat.
Well, yeah. That's how it's going to be with baseball.
And that's what makes me think it's going to be worse in baseball.
But I'll tell you one thing
money.
it's not doing.
But I
It's
got to
not
ask you,
the
Eric.
contracts. It's not.
I got to ask you. Seeing what's happening in the WNBA, right now there is a lot of friction starting to build, Eric, because the people who are on the negotiating committee, they're your big gunners, so to speak.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna throw. I can tell you who they are. The people that
We don't know. They're your big. They're your superstars.
They're your Aaron Judges of the world, and your
Gotcha.
Shohei's. They're the bargaining committee. Well, there's already a lot of people. They were offered 4 times salary raise. So if you're making $1 million on your plateau, okay, next year, Eric, you don't get $1 million, you get $4 million.
Mhm.
Well, the other 80% of the league are going, so you're telling me I made $500,000 last year and they're going to pay me $2 million? Where do I sign?
Mhm.
So what do you think about baseball? Do you think everybody in my opinion, everybody's overpaid. But how do you think this walkout, lockout, strike, whatever you want to call it, in whatever way it unfolds, how do you think that's going to affect the union? Has got to remain strong, right? You got to be every link.
That players' union is no joke. The players' union is no joke.
Can Major League Baseball then lock them out and go with scab players? Or not scab players, but can they sign college players? I mean, business as usual. NFL did that many times.
Honestly,
Sunday afternoon is still
I
football.
don't
The
know.
grocery bagger is the quarterback,
Hey.
but they said, you don't want to play, we'll pay him.
There's no CBA, so there's nothing that precludes them from doing that, right?
I think baseball will go on one way or another.
But it's going to kill the game. It's good. Look, I talked about this in a couple of shows ago. In '94, when they had the strike, it nearly killed baseball. And the only thing that brought it back was guys like Cal Ripken going for his consecutive games record. It was Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa going for the home run record. That's what brought baseball
That's what
back.
brought it back.
And there was scat players in '94. I thought that there wasn't baseball being played though, right? Anonymous. But but how is baseball going to recover this time? Because they had the steroids that came in predominantly right after that strike. That kind of saved the game. Well, you don't have that to lean on. What are you going to lean on now to try to get people back into baseball if people get pissed off? I mean, this is a conversation that we got to have a lot next offseason. This time next year.
Sure we will. But I just want to take it a little step further, Eric. I can't speak for you. You might just say, nope, I'm out. Shut off the TV. Don't turn it on and don't talk baseball until we get this thing settled. Me, on the other hand, during COVID, Eric, I was up at 2:00 in the morning. I was watching KBO baseball.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
the
that was going on during the last.
Kaboom and Eric. I don't care. You know what? If they got scab players, or whatever you want to call that, or replacement players, Eric, I like baseball. I'm going to watch baseball. So I'm going to be one of the guys. Eric, I'll be watching. The Giants have like 9 guys we've never heard of, college players. I'm still going to watch. I am still going to watch, Eric. I will still go to the ball games at the ballpark. I'm still going to watch baseball. It's baseball, Eric. I don't care who's on the field. I want to watch baseball. I want to watch. So what happens when we bring in Eric? Let me ask you this then. What happens if you and I we do the show and I'm running back from the ballpark? I go, Eric, what a game. The replacement players. We won 10-9 in 9 innings. No, we 18-3 start. All of a sudden.
You know what's going to happen?
Real guys don't do that.
Hey, you know what's going to happen? There's going to be 3 guys in a chat talking about it. That's what's going to happen. There ain't going to be no excitement.
I'll be there. Well,
that's cool. I get it.
I'll be at the games.
Saying that it's not wrong. I get what you're saying, but it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. All right, let's talk Giants now.
Eric, if I paid you,
Giants doing? What are the Giants doing?
If I paid you $86 million, would you be happy with that? You okay?
Of course. Well, yeah. I mean, see, but the thing is these guys understand their market value. So if they know that they're worth more than that, of course I mean, it's just economics, right? It's economics.
I know, but Eric, you know what's going to happen? Eric, it's inevitable. Like you said, Abraham really calls the shot. It's going to keep going up. Eric, this is going to implode. Baseball is just going to basically cease as we know it, because you can't be paying. Well, our grandchildren are saying, hey, it's Giant Sports Talk Live. It was created by a couple of granddads, a couple of generations ago. And you know what? They were bitching that guys were making $500 million. Now we got 6 guys making $2 billion each. Yeah, so a lot of money. How are we going to address that? So, Eric, where does it end? Where does it end?
I don't know.
What's Shohei getting? 800-some million? Eric, what do you do with 800 million?
Yeah.
Eric, what do you need? Why do the rich got to get Eric?
That's the way it is.
I can live on throw me $1 million. I can live on it. I can, celebrate good times. Come on. I'll have a joyous Friday night with you.
Everybody would. Hey, everybody would. But the problem is baseball players know they can get more because owners are making a shit ton of money off of them as well.
Good thing I'm not an owner then.
All right, let's do this. What the hell are the Giants doing? By the way, guys, today, you know what? Let's knock it out.
There's Tyler Rogers.
So everyone knows. So everyone knows. That time of the year, Glenn. Day 1.
12 days.
Day freaking 1.
Yeah.
Christmas returns to Giant Sports Talk Live. Ho, ho, ho. Be watching Giant Sports Talk Live for the 12 days of Giant Sports Talk Christmas. We'll announce one qualifier each night for 12 days, and on Christmas Eve, we'll draw for a grand prize of a Giants game day experience with Glenn, Eric, and Lou Marsden, which includes front row dugout seating and refreshments, and a bonus prize of a Will Clark autographed team helmet. To qualify, simply be watching Giant Sports Talk Live and pick a number between between 1 and 12. Then on Christmas Eve, Santa's elves, Glenn and Eric, will randomly choose the grand prize winner. The 12 days of Giant Sports Talk Christmas on Giant Sports Talk Live. Brought to you by Tommy's Mexican Restaurant, where it's always a festive time of year. Giant Sports Talk Live, a Northern Lights Entertainment broadcasting station.
All right, there we go. And let's not forget, Tommy's Mexican is home to the world famous Tommy Margarita, Glenn. So
If
again,
Bernice let me, I could run over to Tommy's after the show. I can practically see it.
all right. So this is how we're doing it. Okay, guys.
Okay.
We're gonna do it just like we did last year, right here. I got the secret word.
Oh, you're
right
doing the
here.
word tonight. Steal my thunder. Okay.
Got the secret word.
Okay.
Sitting right here. If
I know
you
where I
guess
stand.
the secret word, then you choose which number, 1 through 12, of what you want to be. And then what's going to happen is on Christmas Eve, we spin the wheel, and then whatever number it falls on is the winner, Glenn.
And I'm sure that, well, you and I already win. We're going to the game with Lou, front row. So
We already won.
we already won. I mean, I'm happy go lucky now. I already got my Christmas present.
Hey, there's a
We'll
lucky
see who's-
person out there.
We'll see who's going with us.
Yeah, exactly. The
You get
word's
new
right
headphones?
here.
Did you get
What
new
is that
headphones?
word? What's up?
Did you get new headphones?
No, same headphones.
New shirt,
headphones.
Hard Rock Cafe. That's it.
Yeah, there we go. Yep.
I don't know. The headphones,
Amsterdam.
there's a bit of a glow. There's like a green glow tonight to the show on your side of the
Hey,
glass.
it's Christmas time. Maybe that's why. So
Christmas
certain-
time, pretty
we
big.
are monitoring the chat, and whoever we see mention this certain word first.
I know what the word is, but I'm like, oh, there's that glow again. You got to get you a lighting system over there.
You know what it is? I think it's from. That's what it is. It's
Okay.
It's trying to recover. So
Yeah,
let's see what happens. Let's see if any, hopefully someone can guess the word. If they can, that's awesome. If they can't, well, we're gonna have to. Just Minx, look at that. That's a good guess. That's a good guess, but it's not it. Just Minx.
I'm surprised
I
we haven't
like-
got Morcatna in here yet. Morcatna, was it Morcatna?
Morcatna was saying every damn
Trains,
word.
planes,
No-
underwear, no more. It was
he
everything.
was busting out the Webster's Merriam.
Yeah.
And Rosemont says planes. No.
We'll see if it comes
Look at Fuji. He goes focus. That's a good one. Oh, man. Joshua stagnant. Lockout. Eric. Nope. Not yet. I'll tell you when I see it. I'll ring the bells. I'll ring the bells.
You don't even
as
need
they
me
say.
tonight. You should have took the night off.
I'll ring the bells, as they say. Insane
All right.
says 500. That's pretty good. But anyways, guys, it's going to be fun. So you get to win a ticket. You get to win a ticket and watch a game with myself, Glenn, and Lou.
Let's confirm
too
it's a
long.
word, not a phrase. Like what the
It's a
fuck
word.
are we doing this off season? It's
No,
a
it's a word.
word.
Look,
It's a word. Okay.
It's a word, and it could involve 2 words. It could, maybe, right? Or we'll see. We'll
3 words, 5 words. Oh, okay. All right.
Farhan,
as
consistency,
soon as-
cash, chart. Oh, no.
Doesn't matter. As long as they use
Ring the bells.
it.
No.
All
Oh,
right. So
yes.
you've
I'll
got
ring the bell.
you've got another guy coming off the board today, Eric. And that
Yep.
leaves us with one less pitcher. Not that I thought we were going to go after him,
And
but
here
he's
we go.
making more money than I expected. Where's this leaving the Giants, Eric?
And here we go. It's a great point because the Giants need to get who is going to close games for the Giants? Who? Tell me. Someone tell me who's closing the games
Moose McCormick.
for the San Francisco Giants. Look, nope. But speaking of Foggy Roseman, oh my God, dude, we are socked in. We've been socked in here for like 2 weeks. The temperature doesn't give above 40 to 46 degrees. It's cold. It's muggy. No, I shouldn't say muggy. It's overcast. It's just nasty.
It's cool in the
Nasty.
Bay Area here. You know, I'm right down on by Fisherman's Wharf. But I'll tell you, Eric, like I said the other night, apparently you and Lou have not been to Winnipeg. You think it's cold?
No, yeah, exactly.
It's a
Everyone's
beautiful,
been closer.
a
No,
balmy
they're
evening.
closer. Look, and hey, Glenn, if you do see the name pop up in the chat, just star it, and then we can come right to it if we have to. Just so it does, because if people are starting to get really crazy with the word, it's just going to be going.
I got to ask you,
Absolutely.
Eric, who's this guy?
Glenn, oh, I'll show you who this guy is.
Say bye-bye. Look,
Yeah.
not even me. Look,
I know who that is.
hands free.
I know who that is. The guy I had to get rid of last time. I know exactly who that is. What is the question? Do you have to have? You just got to guess the word. That's it.
Generality.
Guess the word. Guess the word.
Generality. That could be the word, generality.
I'll give you a hint.
No hints, Eric. It's too early in the show. We're 19 minutes in.
I know. Hold on. I'll just say it's a noun.
Okay.
It's a noun. How about that?
Also, okay, let's start all over. What are we going to do now? Like the stage has been set, Eric. They're setting the numbers. One less guy. People are signing, Eric. A little signing here, a little signings there, but it leaves one less guy every signing that we've got to look at. And my fear, Eric, is the Giants are pulling the old "let's go all in on Framber" type deal. And what does that leave you with, Eric? That leaves you short-circuited. You get into January, February, you go, what the hell do we do now?
Yeah.
All the eggs.
Look, who's out there? Who's out there? Kenley Jansen. I've heard Michael Kopech.
Eric,
what's up,
has
MFG?
Kenley Jansen seen better days? Do we got to go chasing a Kenley Jansen?
What's that kid name from New York, the Yankees? The guy that sucked it up. What's his name? Weaver? Luke Weaver?
Luke Weaver.
Look at that. Look at this. I see all these names. I love it. This is great.
Oh, I love it. It's a free-for-all. It
is. It's a free-for-all, man. No one's close. No one's close yet. No one is close. Whatever. I'm not going to go that. We'll see what happens. The Giants are the Dodgers of dumpster diving.
Caltrain. There you go.
Yeah, there is. Okay. How about we'll just go this. It's somebody's name. We'll just go there, right? Somebody's name.
You're too lenient on night one.
No, I have to because no one's getting this. I don't think anyone's getting this. Is a tough one for the first one.
Don't forget about last year. We had some toughies, and man, they came in, and
it's not Lou.
Oh well, let's just get back to topics. All right. So what are we going to do, Eric? Again, I mean, this is a topic we tackle every night.
Is it going to be Ryan Walker? Is it going to? No way! It can't be. It can't be Ryan Walker.
What happens if it is, though?
Oh, my God. Oh.
It wasn't that long ago, Eric. We were listening to fielding comments in the chat last year that said, oh, we got a great bullpen. Our bullpen is not that good, Eric.
We got pieces, but we need a closer.
Who's our setup man?
Gotcha. It's probably going to be Hinches. It's probably going to be Hinches. Hinches is supposed to be a decent lefty, so I think it's going to be Hinches as your setup guy. Santa, what's that guy? I can't remember what his name is. No, not yet. I'm seeing names out there. Fuji donates $2. Says, imagine if you require the answer to be a super chat. Oh, that wouldn't be fair. No. That wouldn't be fair, right? I hear what you're saying, Fuji. I hear what you're saying.
We don't roll that way.
I don't want to do that. That's too much. Let me see. No.
Here's a good phrase. Buster Posey don't know what he's doing. There you
go. Ooh, see? And there's a lot of that going on.
Do you think that people are?
A lot of that's going to be going on.
Quick. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, Eric. So I don't know. People are starting to turn, get rabid, and I don't blame the fans, Eric.
But here's the thing. Are there still guys out there that you can go get? Absolutely. Look, the Giants are supposedly in on negotiations. Look, I know I'm not, as a Giants fan, we all know about being in and having conversations and whatever, you name it. But that's what's happening. That's all we know, right?
See, these are the kind of moves that scare me. We got him. Boy, I'll tell you what. Still a lot of Scooble talk. I was talking to 3 or 4 baseball fans in the airport in Calgary, Alberta today, Eric. Guy from Chicago talking about Scooble with me. I think his name was Ed. Ed's got the card. He got the address, but he said he would be traveling late tonight, so Ed's going to be tuning into the show. I talked to Ed at the airport, and I'm telling you,
Was he on his way here to San Francisco?
No, Chicago.
He's on the way.
Flight to Chicago.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, is that where you had to go?
I was getting my connecting flight to San Fran.
Look at all these names. I see all these names. No one yet, man. No one
But
yet.
everybody he had an opinion.
Of course.
you
And
know.
look, and I was talking to a few friends about this too, Glenn. Is this possible? What's holding everything up? Maybe everything. Oh, look what Eddie put in there. That's not it though. Caitlin Chin.
That's a good guess.
That's a good guess. That's a
Me
good
with my
guess.
pink hat on tonight and everything.
But
Hey, look what I was wearing too. I got the
hey,
old.
well, there you go.
I
Yeah.
got the
And
old
hey,
Valkyries
Giants are gonna have
Caitlin Chen pendant
the
on.
Giants are gonna have a
All right.
Valkyries night too. But Benji, no. Where the hell was I
Josar
going?
Gonzalez.
What the hell was I just talking about? Oh, the hell was I just talking about? Oh, no. What the hell was I talking about?
I was talking about Ed in Calgary, and then you said we're talking about Scooble.
Oh, yes. I mean, we don't. Oh, that's where I was going. Is it possible the Scooble trade is what's holding things up? Right? From people you make. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of this stuff drags on, but are other teams waiting to see what if Scooble's getting traded, we got to pivot, right? So everyone's kind of holding back. Let's see where Scooble goes, and then everyone then jumps in on whoever's left. I don't know. It sure seems. And here's the thing. You know what makes it worse? No, it's not, Benji. You know what could solve this? You know what could solve this? If Detroit came out and said, we're not trading Scooble. Obviously they are, because there's so much is out there. Scott would be out here and say, we are not trading Scooble. But because he's not coming out there and saying that, it's leaving it out there. So people are just kind of like, well, let's see.
Well, apparently, I was listening to WFAN earlier tonight. The New York Mets just said, you know what? You go play. We'll just build our team our way. And you want to trade him to somebody else because you're not going to rape us of all our young talent.
Well, some people there's
what's going to happen is I think the longer it lingers, festers, Eric, I think what's going to happen is people are going to get nervous. We'll throw in, you know what? We'll throw in a couple of draft picks. It's going to be a big deal, Eric. Big deal. But again, like I have said, Eric, hearing me, listen to me. As my dad would say, listen to me, because I'm not going to tell you again. This is all contingent on every Major League Baseball team getting a deal done, whether they or the Tigers themselves negotiate a longer-term deal. This is not going to be a rental.
No, there's going to be an extension involved in this. You're not going to trade away, as you say, your farm to go out there and say,
especially the Giants.
See ya.
We ain't winning it next year, buddy.
See you later, Tariq. After 1 year, I just don't.
I think getting him in our lineup, Eric, would make us a contender. But I still we're still nowhere near a World Series championship, Eric.
You know what? Let me bring this up. Foul territory. Woo. They look. You think we're flummoxed? Oh, here, let me bring this up.
Flummoxed.
You like
Where
that?
the hell did you come up with that one? You're trying to outdo me tonight.
Well,
I throw a curve by Eric, and the next night he comes with high, hard ones. Yeah, flummox you.
That's not the one.
I was flummoxed by Eric
This
Roma.
is the one. This is it right here. We're going to bring this up. Oh, George, are you out there? George Curry. George Curry made an appearance on Foul Territory. Guys, yeah, remember George Curry in our chat?
Of course.
He made an appearance on Foul Territory.
You
We're
mean
gonna
like
play it right now?
like on screen? He was on the
It
show.
was this chat because I guess they must have been live on the YouTube, and he had his chat, and they brought it up and they asked the question, and it was specifically about the Giants. But
Get out of here! Can we play it?
yeah, I'm gonna play it here shortly. I'm just taking it. You're gonna have to look at this while I'm doing this because I'm just making sure no one's hit this.
That is wild.
I know, huh?
Way to
All right,
go!
No one yet. No one yet. All right, here.
Way to
Let me
go.
do this.
Well, listen, if Curry there is with us in the evenings and he's with KMBR in the mornings, he's with them in the after. What does this guy do? Does this guy sleep? Does this guy work?
I'm telling you.
What's he
Here we
doing?
go. Foul territory. I'm not sure which way they're going exactly. Ken Rosenthal expects the Giants to sign Max Scherzer, but
No!
hold on. I know. But
No.
questions why they won't spend big beyond just him.
Whoa. Don't put signing big and Max Scherzer in the same freaking sentence, Eric.
I hear ya. And did you see who's there at the very bottom? George Curry. What was the question he was asking? It's hard to see because of that.
It says,
hello, Ken. Do the
Ken.
Giants change their minds and sign either Kyle Tucker or Bo Bichette since there are holes at those positions? How about that?
well, I got to give it to Ken. He goes, I don't know if they know what the fuck they're doing. So, hey.
Look, he's just as confused as we are. Here, let's take a listen.
And sign either Kyle Tucker
Thank
or Bo Bichette, since there are holes at those
Call him
positions.
his,
George
call
wants
him
to
his
know.
chatter.
Go,
Bichette
George.
particularly would be a great fit. They are looking for a second baseman, and they are acting curiously because Andrew Baggerly of The Athletic reported it would be a great fit. They are looking for a second.
Since there are positions,
What'd you
George
hear?
wants to know.
Did you hear that?
Bo
For a
Bichette
second
particularly
baseman.
would be a
What have
great
I
fit.
told
They are
you?
looking for a second baseman.
Nobody
That's
listens.
weird. That's the first time
They
I've
are
heard.
acting curiously because Andrew Baggerly of The Athletic reported a couple of weeks ago that they're not in on Imai, a pitcher that they've been linked to, a pitcher who would fit them naturally. And it seems that they're not prepared to spend at the top of the market, and that's what it's going to take for either of those players. And you can understand it for position players. They've already got 3 huge deals on their books: Devers, Adames, and Chapman. But why they wouldn't continue spending on the pitching is a little curious to me. I expect that they're going to sign Max Scherzer. Max Scherzer loves Tony Vitello. It was his pitching coach at Missouri. But they could use one more. And from that perspective, and maybe some bullpen help as well, I'm a little baffled by the Giants and their seeming retrenchment here when they've spent heavily on those 3 position players that I mentioned. Now, yes, they've got big investments there, and you can't fault them for that. But it would seem that when you're at that level, you'd want to keep going instead of kind of going backwards. And
Mhm.
I'm not sure which way they're going exactly.
Don't know. They don't know. Again, this is Ken Rosenthal, who's pretty tapped in, right? He's up there with Jeff Passan and John Heyman and all those guys, but he's up there. He doesn't usually go out there and spew fake news, so to speak.
Eric, you know, I've always been one who's come on this show over the last year since we started doing this fiasco most nights. And I told you, I keep telling you, this, Eric, you can't run an old boys club. What did he say? Oh, you know, he and Max Scherzer, Vitello, Max Scherzer, you know, they get a bond there. Eric, it's not an old boys club.
No,
Bring in
I
talent.
get it.
Max Scherzer, again, Eric, if that goes down, first of all, I'll lose my shit. And second of all, I'll be saying, is that the best we can do?
Okay. Then what direction do the Giants go?
Guys, tell us. Who
What direction?
Who should the Giants get?
Give me names, guys. Who do you think the Giants will go out there and get to fulfill that rotation? You got to
be
feel
somebody.
You got to feel there. Everyone's saying 2 spots. So okay,
Richard,
give
Ben.
me 2 names. 2 names of where you think the Giants will go as far as flushing out the rest of that rotation. We got Webb, we got Robbie Ray, and for all intents and purposes, we have Landon Roop. Who is it?
You know what scares me? I
Aaron
think it
says
could be
Kelly,
Kaiwei
Scherzer,
Tang,
and
Eric. Kaiwei Tang.
Kaiway. Well, yeah. No,
Don't be
who are they going to
surprised.
get? No. We're not talking about anybody within the organization. It has to be outside the organization. Benji says it should get Tucker and Framber. I would, dude. I'd be all over it. Joshua says Bassett and some others coming off an injury. All right, maybe. Simba, Framber Valdez. He wants Framber. All right.
You know what's going to happen? The Blue Jays are a la the Dodgers. They've got arms galore. For a team, Eric, that last year had nobody pitching. They didn't have any pitchers last year, Eric, and now there is a plethora. You like that? There is a plethora of pitching. It's a double P, a P popper. They've got 2. They did what the Dodgers did. What are we going to do with 9 pitchers? Well, we'll worry about it later.
Yeah, they did.
And what do we
And
got?
saying
Ooh,
the Giants
ooh.
are going to get, honestly,
Scherzer.
Mad Max, Chris Bassett, Michael Kopech as the closer, and then call it a day. Maybe.
Mad Max. Why is everybody again, this is people just jumping on the bandwagon, Eric. Oh yeah, let's get Max Scherzer. This reminds
Walker,
me,
hey.
this is shades of Verlander again last year. Well, he won't be so bad. He's a Hall of Famer. Max Scherzer, Eric, come on.
Here we go. Maybe the Giants could get Walker Buehler.
Freaking
Giants could trade for Glass now. They ain't
Walker
trading with the
Bueller.
Dodgers.
You don't
They
like
ain't
Walker
trading.
Bueller.
No, I don't.
No.
No.
Wasn't he with the Red Sox and he stunk out the joint? He's terrible. Terrible year.
How did that work out last year? It didn't work out. So who, again, no one from this organization. It's got to be someone out. No Bassett, 35. He's done. Verlander and Scherzer, says Alive and
It could be.
Walker. Hey, Walker has got that dog in him. He's got a dog in him. Mackenzie Gore and Zach Eflin, Mad Skills.
It's true. Look.
Hey.
No one wants Mad Max. We're just resigned to the fact the Giants want cheap bums. They don't want to roll with the big
Okay,
boys.
then who is give me the cheaper. Let's take off Framber and Suarez.
Don't like that word. Be careful.
No,
Choose your
I'm just
words.
saying. Hey, we're gonna deal in reality. We're gonna have to deal. Tell me, who are the cheaper options that the Giants can go? Zach Gallen. Oh God, see, he's got a damn qualifying offer. Do you want to pay a qualifying offer on someone like Zach Gallen? I don't know if I want to.
Pay him-
I don't
you're
want to
paying him
lose
twice.
international. I don't want to lose international money,
Yeah,
and I don't
yeah.
want to lose draft picks on someone like on Zach Gallen. I just don't.
I agree. I agree.
Giants should be looking at the Dollar Tree. Dusty is probably the only chance to get Framber. That's a good point there. But let's take him off the board. But I like where you're thinking because he managed them. He helped them win a damn World Series, right?
Starters like King, Maley, Giolito, Littell, Kelly are still all available, Eric.
Oh, we got a winner! Winner, chicken dinner. GE wins, man. Look at that.
GE, give us a number between 1 and 12. It's the
Yeah,
opening
well,
day, so you got the
there
full.
it is.
He's got the full menu, Eric. He can
There
pick a
it
number
is.
anywhere between 1 and 12.
Giolito is the word today. Way to go, GE. So pick a number between 1 and 12, unless you don't want to participate.
I'll keep track of them here. I guess you will as well, but I'll make sure we got.
Yeah,
all the
we'll
numbers
both keep track. We both
Yeah.
got to do this.
just in case.
So GE,
Way to go!
GE. Way to go, buddy. I don't know where you live, if you live in Southern California or if you're up here in the north. I don't know. But you have been you get to pick a number and enter the drawing to go to a Giants game with me, Glenn, and
You,
Lou.
myself, and I.
Yeah, me, Glenn, and Lou, and also you get a possible to win the helmet of. Oh, he lives in L.A. Oh well, all right, you're in. Hey,
Yeah.
pick a number. We'll figure that out later.
Pick a
We'll
number.
figure that one out later. What do you got?
We
Chief?
could just put their name in the draw, like, and spin the wheel, but it just makes it more. Just pick a number.
Yeah.
Pick your number.
He's got 3 E's in that one. What number do you want, GE?
1, 2, 3, 4. up
1
to
through 12. Pick a number. Make it easy. Pick a number, man.
Jeez,
And
it
we'll
was easier.
figure that
It's
out. He's
easier
got
to-
number 6.
He got number 6. There you go.
Got it.
It's number 6.
There we go. Our first entrance into the 12 days of Christmas. And it's a Dodger fan.
Oh, that's okay. Dodger fan-
Hey,
you know what? Dodger fans bring us the
are
best.
welcome.
Bring us
Dodger
the
fans
best
are
ones.
welcome. There you go. Oh
Eric.
my gosh. That's awesome.
We've got our first qualifier.
Christmas returns to Giant Sports Talk Live. Ho, ho, ho. Be watching Giant Sports Talk Live for the 12 days of Giant Sports Talk Christmas. We'll announce one qualifier each night for 12 days, and on Christmas Eve, we'll draw for a grand prize of a Giants game day experience with Glenn, Eric, and Lou Marsden, which includes front row dugout seating and refreshments, and a bonus prize of a Will Clark autographed team helmet. To qualify, simply be watching Giant Sports Talk Live and pick a number between between 1 and 12. Then on Christmas Eve, Santa's elves, Glenn and Eric, will randomly choose the grand prize winner. The 12 days of Giant Sports Talk Christmas on Giant Sports Talk Live. Brought to you by Tommy's Mexican Restaurant, where it's always a festive time of year. Giant Sports Talk Live, a Northern Lights Entertainment broadcasting station.
Geez,
There we go.
That music sounded more like a funeral at the end.
It did. It sounds a little depressing at the end, but that's okay. It's
Hey,
it's
I know
still-
one guy who's not depressed tonight, Eric.
Yeah, GE. GE. Hey, by the way, you cannot answer. Just so you know, you can't answer multiple times. It's one person, one number, and that's it. And then, like I said,
come on.
Who wanted the poo-poo platter?
Yeah, I guess
There we
that's
go.
fair. Yeah, you get
There
in
we go.
once.
anyways, so that's awesome. It's this is so much fun. Again, we'll be here again on tomorrow
Yeah.
for the next 11 days after today.
I like doing this. I like
Fun.
it. It's just
It's
I don't know,
fun.
creates a little fun.
It's fun.
And that's what the show is supposed to be about, Eric. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah, 100%.
Except when we're not
100%.
signing players. I kind of lose that.
Yeah, and again, and we'll go back to this now with the rotation.
Well,
I
let's
mean-
talk about what he had to say.
Giolito.
Giolito.
And look, let's talk about this. Here we go. Starters like King, Malley,
King
Giolito, Littell, Kelly are still available. And look,
I
one
thought
of the-
King signed.
who?
King. There were rumors King
No.
was signing. That
No.
didn't get done today. Oh, there
No.
was rumors he was going to sign, Eric.
No, he has
Today.
not signed.
It's getting
Not-
late too, so probably not. All right, but listen, Kelly. I can't see Eric. I'd be shocked. Nothing surprises me, to be honest with you. You know that when it comes to the Giants, nothing would surprise you at all. I don't think they're going to give up the pick and the money for Kelly. Littell, we've been down that road. Do we want to bring in old, used up
They
Littell?
might. They might.
Giolito? I'm not sure. King? These guys are adequate, Eric. These
Hold on.
guys
Let's
are
bring up
adequate.
their numbers. And again, it's going to be through StatHead. So some of the other the particulars may not exactly be shown on here. Hold on.
But the problem we've got to deal with, guys, is not the fact that we are looking, no doubt about it. We're looking for another pitcher, at least one more. But why not make it two, Eric?
Well,
Is there any Banks would say,
look,
let's play
hey,
two?
look,
Hey,
if they
hey,
go,
listen.
no, if they get Giolito, they're probably going to get Scherzer as well. That's probably what's going to
But if
happen.
you get, you know what, you can add all the pitching that you want. But while we still field a team with all these holes like Swiss cheese, then Eric,
Don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know.
and we're only gonna lose 3-2 every night.
None of the big names have come off the board yet, though. So we don't know, man.
You sure?
We don't know. None of the big names have come on as far as starting pitchers are concerned. Now, closers, different story, right?
You look
Totally
you look
different story.
panicked up in the corner there. I don't know. Every time I look at that, I see you peeking over the top of the taxi cab going, ooh.
Oh, yeah. Don't panic.
I'm neutral. I'm France.
That was good.
Switzerland. You should put I like the Switzerland flag. I want to be Switzerland.
Neutral. All right, let's look at these numbers here.
Coming up on Giant Sports Talk Live, Eric and Glenn go head to head in a game of risk.
Risk. Oh, man. You know how long that would take?
Dominance.
You know how long that would take? Oh, here we go.
Hey, you know what we need to do, Eric? What is that game that Senior got? And I said, I have.
Stratomatic. Stratomatic. It's a
You and I
newer
could
version of
connect to
Stratomatic.
Stratomatic.
Right? I think that's right. It was. Is it? I think something like that. I think it was Stratomatic.
Anyway, show us the numbers.
There it is. Look, Lucas Giolito.
Eats innings. But look at how many games he's got, 206.
Look at his ERA. Look at his walk percentage.
Yeah.
Look at his ERA plus. That's average. Okay. Average. Merrill Kelly. A little bit above average. Michael King is actually pretty good.
It's tough.
Michael King isn't too bad. But is that what you want to do? He just came off injury. What kind of injury did he have, guys? I don't have it at my hand. I don't want to keep going to freaking Google and looking it up. What kind of injury did Michael King have last year? Because I know he was out majority of the season last year. Was it a shoulder or was it an elbow?
You realize the predicament we're in, though, Eric. Any of those guys, and there are more to be added to the list. There are a lot of pitchers out there, and you're going to get you're going to get the workman's load out of them. They're going to show up. They'll give you your 4, 5, 6 innings. But Eric, the problem in baseball is there is the select all-star top cream of the crop group that demand the money, Eric, and the rest, I'll call them all common. They're common men.
To a certain extent, yeah. And
Frambers, listen, you don't go, we could get Merrill Kelly, King, or Framber. He doesn't come into that list.
No.
And there are a hell of a lot more guys on the list you have on the board right now, Eric, than the guys who are up on the board up there.
See, this is what,
and they cost money.
GE says there was a nerve injury to the shoulder. I don't like that.
No,
I don't like.
Tell me about it.
And look, the Giants just signed Sam Hinches. He's coming off of a shoulder injury and a knee injury because they said this guy also had a knee injury. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's got decent numbers, but he also hasn't been a starter for very long. Because remember he was a bullpen guy for a while. Matter of fact, he was a Yankee, if I'm not mistaken, at one point. So I don't know, man.
I just have a sinking feeling, Eric. I have a sinking feeling it's going to be Max Scherzer. Where there's smoke,
there's fire.
They're going to burn it down. Yeah,
I know. And look, Merrill Kelly, I don't want him. Lucas Giolito.
To be honest with you, Eric, and as silly as this sounds, if you're going to go with Max Scherzer, then I'm like, just give the ball to Kai-Wei Teng or McDonald. Just go from within. You're not going to do any better or any worse than Scherzer. Come on.
See, we went down that path last year, and what did it get us? We relied on Roop. We relied on Birdsong. We relied on Trevor McDonald. We relied on Kai-Wei Teng. We relied on
Verlander. You want to go old?
No, I'm talking about Giants guy, the youth, so to speak.
Yeah, well.
We relied on all those guys, and what did we get out of it? Not a whole lot. Now, Landon Roop had promise, but then his elbow cranked up. Birdsong lost it. Carson Seymour was constantly giving up home runs. Trevor McDonald, he had a one good game at the end of the season. Kai-Wei Teng had some flashes, but he also was hit hard. I mean, I don't know, man. It just, why do it again? We did that last year. If we did it last year, why the hell would we do it all over again? For me, it doesn't make sense. As far as starting is concerned. Look,
worse roster today, Eric, than last season. And you know what we got last season? We didn't make playoffs.
As it currently stands. Currently stands, it's not.
Currently stands today, Friday, because we're in the same time zone now. Friday, December 12th at 8:53. In fact, we are worse than last year, and I'll tell you why. Wilmer Flores won us about 10 games with his bat last year, and we don't even have him anymore, Eric.
I know. I was just going to get to that. Hey, Doctor says hot take. Scherzer heads backs up at the Jays. He might go back to the Jays. Why not? Why wouldn't he
on a mid-season signing? What?
Oh yeah, maybe he doesn't sign and he comes in. Yeah, that could happen.
They get a lot of pitchers now. They're setting themselves up, Eric.
Here's the thing: if there's injury, he would be the perfect guy to say, "Hey, let's get this guy." Right? Not as your high headliner, not as a guy that's locked into a rotation spot.
Look, can you see Vitello just leaving him dangle out there? Oh, my buddy's available. Buster, come on down. We got to talk.
You know what? And this is the thing. I don't know why the Giants would go down that path again. It just, for me, it's why would you repeat? Why go down that same road when last year you relied on it and it did nothing? Look, if you want those guys in AAA, say you got your rotation, it's Webb, Ray, Landon Roop, pitcher 4, pitcher 5. Okay, we'll just say that. If any of those guys go down, well, then you bring up a Birdsong, or maybe he's in the bullpen. I don't know. Or you bring up a Carson Seymour, or you bring up a Trevor McDonald, or you bring up a Kai-Wei Teng, a Blade Tidwell. Then maybe that's fine if you want to use them as depth pieces, because you need that throughout a season. Because a lot of times your entire rotation doesn't go through a season without having some kind of hiccups, and you got to fill those spots.
I sense a little 50-50 people are on the fence over this Scherzer, Eric. We get guys who are like, oh, it's over, blow it up. And you get other guys saying that it might be, the Jays would want him back. Why don't we get him? I don't know, Eric. Am I off the beaten track on my call on that? I think if we sign him, it's a useless signing.
I think it's a waste of money.
An old pitcher we're going to be worse off. You know what?
And you know what?
My opinion of Verlander. Just give me Verlander again. I don't care.
Thing. Let's talk about this a little bit.
Come on.
I don't want, and the thing I don't want to hear is if they do sign Max Scherzer, I don't want to hear he's a veteran and he's going to be able to talk to. We did that with Verlander. Okay. And look, Verlander in the beginning of the season sucked. At the end, he was fantastic. But guess what? He was able to bestow all the knowledge upon the young guys. Okay. Well, I don't want to do this again with Max. I don't. It makes no sense. You're doing the same thing over again with a different aging starting pitcher.
Yeah.
It doesn't add up.
What about this guy? Can we get one of him? Give me one of him.
Man, look at that. Look at that. A Brian Wilson.
Give me one of him. You got to be a Brian Wilson out there somewhere.
Jump up, and get down. Jump. Anyways, I don't know, man. And hey, there's little Mr. Skank Pants. What's up, dude?
Skanky Pants on a Friday night at the club.
Right on, man.
Hey,
He goes,
get up the music. Give Skanky Pants a little music tonight, Eric.
Hold on. Let me answer. I believe in Birdsong. He has shown promise. I was in on Birdsong. I liked what I saw. And then all of a sudden.
Yeah, I was going to say, why do you believe in him when he hasn't given you, he hasn't given you anything to believe in? So, yeah.
Oh, okay. No. I couldn't do. I see this one. No, I don't trade Eldridge and Josar for Gore and Abrams. No.
Eldridge and Josar. No, I can't see that happening, Eric.
No. I don't want.
When you say departing with the farm, that is selling out the farm.
No, man. To be honest with you, and this might be a little bit out there, but let's talk about this. You know what? I'll put a poll out there. Giants fans who are out there, do you think Josuar Gonzalez has a better upside maybe than Bryce Eldridge? Do you think he has more value with the type of player that he is and what he can bring to the table, so to speak? Is he a little bit better than Bryce Eldridge, or a lot better, or not better? I mean, where you guys sit on Josuar, because he's young.
All I'm hearing is he's going to be a bigger prospect.
I tell you what, this guy, because he's not a one-trick pony. What is Bryce known for? What does everyone talk about with Bryce Eldridge?
Basher.
He's a basher. Now Josuar, he's young, but he's fast. He's got speed. He's got his defense is supposed to be really good, right? Again, he's young, so I don't know how this will translate into the major leagues.
Yeah,
and he's got a bat. So I don't know. That's it. But one thing I would not do, I would never trade Eldridge and Josar for Gore and Abrams. By the way, Abrams, he likes to go out there the wee hours of the morning and play the one-armed bandits. And you know what I'm saying? He likes to gamble in the wee hours of the morning.
Gamble on his career. They sent him to the minors.
You could sign King. Okay, then he says sign King, sign Bader. Okay, I could see Bader. I could see that signing. Break the bank for Tucker. Sign Goldschmidt as a DH and first baseman split with Devers.
What is this about bringing in old players? What are we going to have? A senior? Eric, we get a bingo night at Oracle Park next year. Great promotion. Bingo night. Goldschmidt, Scherzer, Verlander. Come on.
I tell you what.
Guys, the Giants can do better.
Look,
and they've got the money, Eric. You preached.
Stop. You got to stop with that. You got to stop with that because the Giants don't want to spin. That's a fact.
Then what are we doing here?
Hey,
what are we doing here?
No, I know.
Hey,
what
are we doing?
I tell you what. Go talk to Greg Johnson because that's kind of where it's going to lie. That's where it's going to lie. We don't know.
What are we doing?
Look, we don't know.
We've just gone full circle, right back to how you started the show, Eric.
Mm-hmm. Don't know.
How you started the show. If you're not right, just sell the team. Move on.
I know that's
Let go. You know,
And
like
that's
slow
the thing.
death. Just let him go. Let it go. Just let it
and
go.
and here's the thing.
Jesus.
We have no idea because the Giants haven't made any big moves yet, right? Giants
You can
haven't made
ask.
any big
You
moves.
can ask grade 3 elementary school baseball fans, mind you, a poll, and they'd say, "Well, you can't win if you don't spend the money." Well, would somebody please explain that to the San Francisco Giants ownership, Eric? You can't go, and again, you can't, as Eric would say, you can't blow your load on 2 players. You can't go and give big money to a first baseman and a shortstop and then go, okay, let's just throw crumbs around. Like, again, I hate it. I hate it when I watch Major League Baseball Network and I listen to other radio stations. WEEI is one of my favorites in Boston, WFA in New York, the Fan 590 in Toronto, those ESPN radio. Eric, I hate when teams talk, and not just the Giants, but when you go, well, we can get him on a cheap contract. Like, then what? Like, then why do you bother getting up and go to work in the morning if that's your goal in life? We'll put something together and do it cheap. It's not the way I roll, Eric. I'm like, you want to win, Eric. I'm tired of not making the playoffs, buddy.
It has nothing to do with us. That's the problem. It has nothing to do with us. And we sit here and pull our hair out, saying, hey, what the hell's going on here? We don't know. Honestly, we don't know. Hey, look at this candlestick. Oh, let me get to him. Either spend big on elite players or don't offer more than a 1+1 team option and give the playing time to cheap players from the farm. And that's we're going to find that out soon enough if that's the direction that the Giants decide to go.
They should have done it a couple of years ago. The time was right, Eric, to go with Matos and Luciano and just you roll a whole season with them, and you don't panic after 6 games or 8 games. You just roll with it, Eric. Give them their at bats. See, there are a lot of those prospects, Eric. You be honest with me.
I tell you what,
see what they can do. They didn't get their at bats, Eric.
I tell you what, that ship, as they say, woo, has sailed. We got to talk about now.
I know,
So
but again, it's another case of the Giants don't know their lane. They don't know what lane they're in.
Who would be the young guys that they rely on? You know what it's going to be? I'll tell you. Well, they already signed freaking Weimer and Dean, and they got Gilbert. They got, of course,
down that road.
Ramos and Jung-Hoo Lee, right? You still, then if you want to say that they're still somewhat, if you want to say young, this is going to be Jung-Hoo Lee's second full season, right?
Oh, Jesus.
At second base, you still got, it's going to probably be Casey Schmidt and
Who could have an okay season,
I don't know.
Coming off a rookie year, Eric. I mean, geez, 1 year in the majors when you can't.
I don't know. Maybe he is. I know. We'll see. We'll see. There's you look early in that season, man. It was, remember, I called him 4-2-3 because that's all he was doing was grounded out to the second.
I know, but over the course of 162, Eric, he was listen, he was not our problem. That was not the issue.
Yeah. Wow.
You want to talk about a little Ramos not being able to bend over and pick up a ball?
Yeah.
Get on the treadmill. The Johnny Wiener Ray.
Yeah.
What was that? Get the Thigh Master.
Yeah.
And did you find it? We really never jumped into it after his comments. Do you find it fascinating that somebody's jumped on my bandwagon now? We need to address second base.
Yeah. How about that? That really hasn't been talked about in all the press. Everyone's talking starting pitcher and maybe outfield, but saying they need a second base.
I've had a little play in the game lately. Last week it was Scherzer, and then that blew up. Remember? I said, go get Scherzer. And the next day, or not Scherzer, right? Schwarber. And then and this one's grown legs, second baseman.
That was weird. I didn't expect Rosenthal to say anything about second base.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken.
We'll see. We'll see. Now, what are they going to do? I don't know. And here, well, let's talk about second base then. What? Well, hold on. Let me look at my poll. Gosh, I have another poll that I want to do.
Another one. Go.
Who has better potential upside? Bryce Eldridge leading pack 61 to 39%. That makes sense. What do the Blue Jays do? Do they sign? Oh, supposedly they've they are willing to go $400 million on Kyle Tucker. $400 million on Kyle Tucker. If they do that, if they go out there and they get Kyle Tucker, are they going to bring back Bichette too, or do they let Bichette walk?
I say, you know what? If you're the Blue Jays, you got the money. You want to compete. You want to get. They're proving nothing, Eric. I always say to you, until a team proves me differently. Well, unlike the Giants, the Jays are proving to me that they're going out and getting the deals done. I wouldn't be surprised if they get both.
And well, here's okay.
And listen, if you think Bo Bichette doesn't want to leave, and he sees what's all over the field there, he's like, I can stay here and win.
Yeah, but if another team is going out there and dangling all those dollars in front of you, sometimes they change their mind, man.
I don't know. I think he'll stick around, Eric.
That's a lot of money. You're committing a lot of money here. Let's see real quick. Let's see where the Blue Jays are right now. I'm not saying they can't. It just, man, that's a lot of damn money. Where are the Blue Jays currently? I don't know if they've updated with they're at 290. Hold on. Yep, right now they're at 290. Here, let me see if they got Tyler Rogers' number in here.
You know what? He's right. Look.
290 million. That they are currently, my God, what is that? Almost $50 million above the CBT. Almost.
They don't care. It's all about winning, Eric, and that's ownership. Blue Jays have Canada buzzing. Best time to strike the iron when it's hot, and you've got momentum on and off the field, Eric. They just went to the World Series and should have beat the Dodgers. I say that, I'm just saying. But, I mean, a lot of things, the tumblers really clicked for the Dodgers, you got to admit, last year, extra innings, Game 7.
Yeah. My God.
The catch, the home run in the 9th inning. There were a lot of, you know what, Cinderella. That was a Cinderella team. I was, actually, Eric, I was away in Mexico. We never really broke it down, but I will say that is Eric, that is a memorable World Series we witnessed this year.
It's fantastic. But here's the thing. $46 million are currently, right now, without signing anybody else, they are $46 million above the CBT.
And what are we, about 60 below?
58 million.
There you go. And that's why the Blue Jays will be in the postseason, Eric, getting the fans fired up next year, and you and I will be talking about the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Just saying. Right. What will the word of the night be tomorrow? We'll have to wait and see.
Yes. What will be? Again, guys, tune in tomorrow. We'll do this all over again. Be back here at 8 o'clock. We'll give away our second
Who's
qualifier.
Loki?
Our second qualifier.
Who's Loki? He's the god of what? Evil?
I can't remember.
No, it was just the preview for The Mask came up.
Oh, gotcha.
Remember The Mask? Speaking of Canada, Jim Carrey.
Oh, yeah. That was.
What are you doing down there? I'm just trying on my mask. That was a good movie.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. Guys, it was fun, and we'll be back, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
Hey, instead of the regular, you know what? Get me in the mood, Eric. Am I going over to see Lou tonight at the bar? Or am I going up to the Cat Club? Send me out of here, Eric. Send me to the club tonight. I love going to the club.
You want to do
that?
I love
Friday night going to the club.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Have fun tomorrow. If you're in the Central Valley, bundle up. It's cold out here, man.
Maybe we'll heat things up and get Scherzer overnight. Where did you find this? This is one of your favorites. Where did you get this?
Found it on YouTube.
All right, night, everybody.
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.